Yeah, because it's a new version of the mod. I also got for Christmas LED halo for around my webcam during streaming and stuff. It's nice. You can see it a bit now because I don't have it on very heavily. It's a bit natural, like LED light, but I can put it on like epileptic forms, which I do not like. But it's it. Yeah, it's nice. Heb jij ook je ei bij Goose?
Huh?
Je ei in een Gus.
Ja, vanaf.
Yeah. Ah. What did we get for the omelet thing again?
I don't remember.
Is it raining? Is it raining outside?
Ik weet het niet. Hoe kun je even harder bent?
No.
They say it's quite warm actually. I don't really agree with that, but we used to have it for colder by now.
Um, yeah,
It's very stormy last couple of days. But
I
not
just
really.
realized, like,
Yeah.
I just realized our literal translation to New Year's Eve. We don't call it that. We call it old and new
Yes.
because we celebrate the old year and the new year at 12 exactly. So we call it old and new.
Yeah. During the last day of December, we say Old Year's Day,
We come.
and then of course it's New Year's Eve, but we call that Old Year's Eve, and then there's New Year's Day, and because that's a lot to say, we say old and new.
Our tradition is to eat special lumps of dough with powdered sugar. We call it oil balls. Yeah. And I think you would like them. They're nice.
Yeah, they're great. Oil balls.
Which one?
Someone needs to go to bed.
Well, you don't know this sort it does, but you just will die, you know. I'll show you oliebollen, oil balls. It's like a more chewier, thicker muffin dough. And a lot of people eat them with raisins inside, but
We
no,
hate that.
and no one in my family likes raisins. But Lisa, me, and my parents can't stand raisins, so we make them without. But traditionally, they are with, I think.
Yeah, I've just had a look, and apparently sometimes they're called Dutch donuts.
Yeah, I do.
It's a bit donut-like, but I think still a bit more chewier.
Yeah, a bit mature, definitely. But I get why they call it Dutch donuts.
They don't have a hole though. Oh, those are nice. Tompoes.
Yeah, tompoes are great.
I think so.
My country likes pastries. We also have this thing, by the way, which and I think those are Dutch too. It's called sushi is ook Nederlands, hè?
Yeah.
It's literally dough, small balls of dough, completely filled with whipped cream. Those are very nice too. We also have chocolate coated versions. We also have a very controversial dessert because it's like some kind of whipped cream, but it's more like it's a bit more thick and it's different. Like a bit like more some. I can't explain it, but it's like whipped cream, but it isn't. It's somewhere between maybe like between whipped cream and whatever's in the middle of Oreo. Oh? No.
Oh, yeah.
But that's not the controversy. The that it's like that, and then coated with dark chocolate. And what we used to call it until a couple of years ago, and they would just like be presented in the supermarkets with this name is, and then the whole word, but I'm not going to say on stream, but N-word kisses. And we literally called them that for like hundreds of years
Yes.
because they're very dark chocolate. And now we just either call them just kisses or chocolate kisses, or but they used to be something else. We also have this pastry, which is like a lot of like it's as big as like a. It could fit like it could fill my whole hand. It's whipped cream, all whipped cream, then like dough around it, and then chocolate. And those are nice too. But those have an ethnic name too, which is a bit less offensive. But like people from North Africa, they're called like the Moors, right? Like the old, like the those kind of people. Like you've got like Muslims, you got like Arabs and Turkish people, and you got like Moorish people too. It's like, I know they exist, and we literally call those people Moorish people heads, the pastry, because they're dark. But they taste nice. And another nice, maybe honestly, it's a very nice cookie, which internationally is sold as Dutch cookies. We call them Jew cookies. Jew, as in Jewish person cookie. And I think the reason we call them that is because they, like in Amsterdam and stuff, they were mostly made by Jewish bakers, because we have a lot of very big Jewish community in Amsterdam. So it would be the type of cookie you would buy from a Jewish person. But a lot of there's a lot of controversy around that too. But
Now I want those cookies.
they're very good.
They're really good.
It's basically all of our our good specialty foods are either pastries or fried snacks or fried pastries. Literally, the oil balls, the one Nick's called the Dutch donuts, they're fried. Yeah, there's an Indonesian dish I like a lot too, which is not Dutch, but in my family we eat it a lot. It's the same dough as a donut. It's called pisang goreng, which is Indonesian for fried banana. So you gotta like bananas, and I do. Lisa hates banana, but I really like banana. And it's literally just banana in donut dough, and then fried, and then with powdered sugar. And it's one of my favorite things. I know what it is. Maybe it's the same thing, but I just only know it by the Indonesian name. Maybe it's similar. I don't know what way it would. Maybe it will not be the same. Maybe is this maybe like Indian food? Because India, India and Indonesia, they're both Southeast Asia, so we share some parts of our kitchen as far as I know. Yeah, it sounds like it's probably the same thing, but in Indonesia we call it. I'm not. I've never been there, but my mother and my aunts, they are, and it's pisang goreng. Pisang meaning banana, goreng meaning baked or fried. Goreng. We also have a lot of uh, yeah, a lot of dishes. You. Huh. Yeah, good stuff. Then you like the moorkoppen, you might like. You can always call them. They have nog een naam, toch? Bossenbol. Yeah, they can be called bossenbol. Those are even bigger. Those are made in a specific city. No, they're the same like the moorkop, but they're made in Den Bosch. They're bigger. And it's the same thing. Those are very nice. I think you will like them. Also stroopwafels, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. We're also great at both cheese and mayonnaise, in my opinion. I don't like Dutch vegetables at all. Like vegetable dishes, I don't like them. I don't like how we prepare potatoes either. But with pastries and snacks, we're good. Also anything in between. Like we have
Kan jij garden pots maken? Evelyn is bij mij nu het langst geweest.
Evelyn?
Mhm.
Ik zie ze niet inderdaad. Yeah, you would like our cheese.
Ik zie er eentje staan van de rug 12 maken of zo.
Waar staat hij?
Bij niks in de buurt.
Stil.
3, 2, 3, 2. 3, 2. 3, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Heb jij nog?
Nee. 3, 2, 1.
You like pastries?
3, 2, 1. Hoeveel heb je er?
Even.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Dat is moeilijk vandaag.
Nee. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, 12 toch?
Heb jij er nu 12?
Nee, 11. 10.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Nu hebben we er samen 12.
Oh.
Heb jij er nog één?
Nee.
Dan hebben we er 11.
3, 2, 1.
Yes, we are cheating.
Yes.
Okay. I'll put him in that casket. Oh wait, casket is where you put people, right? Alright, chest. Yeah, our word for chest sounds more like casket than like chest, so it's case, casket. No, it's a lot of same letters. And like our word for like casket or coffin is literally dead's chest. Translated, so.
kijken of even misschien nog op visite komt.
Nog hebben we meer woorden voor doodskist?
Doodkist.
Or gravekist. Grave chest. We say grave chest too. Yeah, grave chest. The chest to put in the grave.
I think those are the only words.
Huh?
Ik denk dat dat de enige woorden zijn.
Or like, but because words like dead or grave can be a bit controversial for sad people. We mainly just say the chest. He is in the chest. Not like a chest, it's the chest. You know, the last one you'll ever be. The last one you'll ever have to, you know, like deal with as a person. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I literally like 3 days ago we bought the Life of Brian on DVD at thrift store. I love multiplayer. Maybe. I never seen the TV show. I mainly watched like the bigger movies. The TV show never really aired when I was a child. You know, it was more like on adults' time. You know, at night.
He's not dead, he's resting. He shuffled off his foil. That's out.
We don't say pushing up daisies. I do say we do say there's grass growing from his belly. That's an old one. I don't even know if Lisa knows it. Wat gehoord? Laatst heb ik de Bijbel laten gooien. Means you're dead. Speaking of dead, being dead and graves and stuff and sayings, it's a bit different, but just reminded me that at least when I was a child, I don't know if it's like everywhere in Dutch or maybe it's like Indonesian Dutch people because my cousins heard it too, but we say, at least in my family, they said to children, if you hit your mother, your hands will grow out of your grave. And we thought it sounded very horrifying, so we would never hit our mothers. But on the other hand, you would just like imagine like maybe it's no, it just means that when you hit your mother, when you die, your hands will keep growing and they will like rise from your grave. And we thought that sounded horrifying as children, so we would never hit our mothers. But on the other hand, maybe it would be like more normal if our parents just explained hitting anyone was wrong. They did it like that. But I knew with like especially like the Dutch Indonesian community in my country, I never experienced it, but it was quite normal in in this. To when the children would say something like bad words when they were young, their tongues would be their mouth would be filled with hot sauce. Yeah, sambal, which is what we call it. And huh? Yeah, but like we had like I knew some like people like Indonesian, Dutch Indonesian because I don't know if it's the same in England, but in my country we have a very big difference between we call Indonesians and Indo people, and one is like very like colonial, like European Indonesian people, which is like my family that converted to Christianity. And the real Indonesian people, they are. Net deze dag kan ik. Sorry about that.
Same.
Are like native religions, like Hindu, like mostly Muslim or Hindu or Buddhist, you know. They look the same. They come from the same country, but it's for us, it's two different people. The ones that like look like Indonesian people, like my family, except me, that behaved like Europeans and became Christians, or the ones that stayed Muslim. I don't know if it's like that in England too with Indian people or not. Yeah, same here. I just realized maybe the big difference is that as far as of course, there were like some tensions, but India, like India and Pakistan, there and Bangladesh, their independence from the UK. Afterwards, there were big wars, of course, but the independence of India from the UK was quite peaceful, right? Let's say it wasn't an all-out giant war. Yeah, we didn't. We let like World War II was the, like during World War II, our colonies, including Indonesia, were occupied by the Japanese. Then the war ended, and Indonesian people were like, we kind of want to be our own country now. And then the Dutch was like, no. And around the same time as India gained their independence, I think. And then basically, like 2 years after, you know, knowing what it's like to be occupied and have soldiers sent into your country, we literally did the same thing, and we killed a lot of people. Like my grandfather, like this is my mother's from Indonesian heritage. My father is a 100% white Dutchman, and his father was 18 in 1947. He just witnessed, 5 years of war. And he was 18, and then his country told him, here's a gun, go to Asia and kill people that are slightly more brown than you. But he was, everyone was conscripted. And so we did that for a couple of years, and there were a lot of atrocities as far as I know, because we killed a lot of people. To the point, and the reason we got kicked out of Indonesia, we lost that war. Militarily, we when it comes like to military, we won. But then the leaders of the Indonesian like independence movement, they made a deal with America that like if you make us a country, we will do anything to fight communism in Asia with you. So America was like, okay, we need to support those people, and they were afraid that if they didn't, uh, the people in independence people might like seek help from like communist China or Soviet Union. So America was like, the Americans didn't attack us, but they were like, yo, if you continue fighting there, they put us on like, the same we do with Russia now, like embargoes, and economical embargoes and cut off cut us off from all world oil produce and stuff. So yeah, and then try to, remain as a country. But our like the final chapter of us with our colony in Indonesia is one of a lot of bloodshed. And there's two kinds of people in Indonesia, like the more traditional Indonesian people that are like locally Muslim, and the people like my mother's family that were pro-Dutch and Christian. So they feel like different people. So that's why we kind of have like two groups of people who like when you take some blood from them or spit and put them in some DNA stuff, they're probably completely the same. But it doesn't feel like that because one supported the Dutch in the war and the other supported their own independence. Yeah, and it's a really fun combination of European and Asian, let's say, culture. These the ones I know because I know some real. I used to know some real Indonesian people. They're very different than my family, and whenever I meet like Indonesian people, the Christian Indonesians, they're all the same people, in my opinion. I can just read them and like, yeah, they all have the same quirks. Because basically, you just survived two wars. Occupied to 1945 by the Japanese, and in 1947 there was a new war. They like my grandfather and stuff, the Indonesian side, they all had some brain damage. They all had some issues. Too much violence. Mm. But I'm very happy to be able to tell you I never had the punishment of very hot sauce in my mouth. That's something I never had. God. Same. Like that's my other grandfather was talking about. The Dutch boy who was sent to Indonesia to fight when he was 18. The one thing he came back with was that all his life, this is 1940s Europe. All they had was the most spicy thing they had is maybe a little bit of black pepper, and the other spice they knew was salt. This is Europe, the old time Europe before globalization. And then he was, he probably never was. All he knew was Amsterdam, and suddenly you're sent to like a tropical country, like island country, Indonesia. And then when he came back, he couldn't eat anything without like completely drowning it in like hot sauce. Because he was used to that for how long did he fight? 4 years? He couldn't eat anything without it being made very, very hot. Yeah, but it's not good for the blood pressure. No, my father has the same. As a child, it's funny. My father, I don't know why, but like my father always as a child was obsessed with anything from Indonesia. He just loved the country. I had the same thing as a child with England, by the way. It's funny, but he was obsessed with the country and he liked Indonesian music. And so what you want to? I didn't like realized he did end up marrying one. But I'm the only one of my cousins that got like Dutch eyes. All of them are brown eyed, dark hair. Well, my hair's not blonde either, but I'm the only one with blue eyes. All my cousins are darker skin too. My father just had like I don't know, uh, strong genes. The only Asian thing about me is that like all Dutch people are tall, and I never really grew tall. I'm short. I'm Asian. Like. You are the Dutch land. Yeah. That's a bit weird. But it's Amsterdam. You can expect a lot of things there. I'm not surprised we have one of those there. Uh, well, both Dutch and English are Germanic people, I think, right? Next, rain. Get yourself engaged. Need to go.
Do you have any flying eggs?
Is Nick's there?
Yeah, I'm here. The rabbit just decided now would be the perfect time to have a drink, so I've muted myself.
Oh, we have a shortage of hay, by the way.
Oh,
Can we cut it somewhere, or should I just buy?
you can take a bit of the grass from my rabbits area if you.
Do you have animals too?
I've got a rabbit.
Why do you have that habit?
Down in the enclosed area.
Because I think those. Huh? How did you do that? Je hebt de konijn gestopt in deze koep.
Whoa.
I don't know how he did this because it shouldn't be possible to put rabbits in the first coop. But I mean, good job. That's your rabbits. I'll find some. It's not expensive.
I have 30 hay in my fridge.
Put it inside the thingy.
Right, I'm off to the beach.
You ever been to the Netherlands next?
No, I haven't.
Well, the weather's horrible, but I think you're used to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we basically have the same weather. We, besides
Yeah.
that, like I said, we don't have any like height difference in our country. Everything's flat. That's where our name comes from, Netherlands. It's because it's all low. I'm not joking. It's literally where we got our name from the fact that we have no hills or mountains at all. It's all flat. All of it. Yeah, it's all flat. We have not. Ja, alles heb
Where's the silo?
I don't know, but als je net stopt in
Tyler is
je...
right next to
Oh yeah,
Jeff.
can look something.
Well, the fun thing is we do have some parts that are on a different level, but they're below. We 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 have some parts that are below sea level, and we protect it with dams, dikes. Is dike a word for something to protect you from the water, or is it only a slur for women that like women? Our version of the word dike, as a slur, would be pot. Like the word to describe a thing you put a plant in, a plant pot. They call them pots. Why? I
I
do
have
not know.
no idea why.
I don't know why, but we do. So, yeah, most offensive things have a reason to why they're offensive.
Did you get your mermaid's pendant next?
Nope, I need to upgrade my cabin.
Sorry? Where's my horse? I just can't find it. Where the hell did I leave my horse? I went to Nick's. Okay. Oh, there's my horse. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You never upgraded your house.
Nope.
Then you gotta wait to the next rain.
Let's hope I don't.
You go to Robin.
I hope it will rain in exactly 4 days when your house is done.
Yeah.
Because it will take 3.
We somehow can get pine tar. I can make a rain totem.
Finder? Oh
I've
no.
got a couple of tree taps on a couple of pine trees.
Oh, nice.
And yep, and just the moment Nix's house is done, we will,
I will make a rain totem.
yeah. Oh, that's a beautiful album cover by
Oh
Cop
yeah.
Coprophagia Disintegrated in Putrid Bile. Well, the name's not beautiful, but the album cover is. I don't know if you can see it on my stream. It's small, but yeah, you can see it. Yeah, the same, man. Well, my walls are filled with metal album covers, yes. That's an anime girl. And I've got a big Frozen poster because I like Frozen. Yeah. People would always make fun of me that I'm an adult male that likes Frozen, but it's a very nice film. Nice. This Christmas, I watched Die Hard for the first time in my life. I've never seen it before.
It's kind of weird how you live with me for a couple of years now and you've never seen Die Hard.
5, and yeah, it was great. You seen Die Hard? Yeah, who hasn't? Except me. No. Now I have. I'm happy about this.
Yeah.
We watched it on Christmas because it's a Christmas movie, of course.
It's not a Christmas movie.
Well, I knew, of course, I did know Bruce Willis from other films, and then I watched Die Hard for the first time, and I was like very surprised to see him with hair. It was receding already, but still. Nice.
Mm-hmm. It was a
Yeah,
very
we
fun
got a lot of Elsa figurines too and stuff. Even like a statue, it's from stone. It's nice. Yeah, I like Frozen. It's behind me in my, glass cab, like protected. I also have a very big Elsa lamp, but that's in storage somewhere. I didn't have space for it. But when we have a bigger home, I'll put it somewhere. Yeah. Maybe it's time for the second silo because there's a lot of animal stuff. Heb jij nog een gus
Mhm.
al gedaan?
Nee, nog niet vandaag.
Good to hear as an added male you liked Frozen while watching it for the first time. Yeah. I've seen Frozen 2 too. But I gotta say, I can't remember a thing about it. So it probably didn't have a big impact on me. It's a Frozen Christmas special, by the way. I like that one.
both times we tried to watch them.
Maybe a lot of people were watching it because, of course, it is Christmas or whatever. At the time of the year, and it was like overloaded. I don't know.
Yeah.
Zou je eieren brengt, is het klaar trouwens. See that, hello? But we will brush our teeth now.
Yeah,
Well, Lisa will go first, then me will. I will.
be right back.
Not my native language. Wow. Well, King's Day, nice. King's Day, I'm busy. Mm? It's like a, it's basically like a citywide festival. Well, basically, it's like a countrywide festival because it's celebrated all over the country. I am afraid about like maybe some protests this year because we have like I told you last time we played, we have a very big the government and the king are reptiles thing going on now, and we have a special day in our country. I don't know if you have it too, because you and I are like one of the last countries I think that have monarchies. Not the last, but we're a minority. But
Yeah, we celebrate their birthday and then their coronation.
we do their birthday only of the current monarchy, but what because it's a big festival day all through the country, it's like tradition to let's say our current king. I don't know who we're celebrating now, but let's say our current king was born in December and November. Then it's cold outside, and his mother was born in summer. Then he will take his mother's birthday because it's a better day to have your nationwide festivals. And I don't know about our current king, but our last queen, she was born somewhere in November, I think. So she celebrated in her honor, our queen before.
We celebrate in both, so they have their actual birthday and then they have their coronation day birthday, which is usually in about June, July. They leave it until summer.
Coronation we don't do, but we do have a certain day. It's always on a Tuesday in a certain month. I can't remember the month. I think it's October. Let's say the first Tuesday of October. I can be wrong here, but around that time or the last Tuesday of September, somewhere around there. We have a day that's called Day of the Princess. And not like princess, but the film, but like a Day of the Princess, so plural male prince, you know? Day of the Princess, and that day is not a real celebration, but what happens is that the king will give a big speech, or the queen, but now we have a king, about the new plans of the government for next year. So the government, because just like you with a constitutional monarchy, the government is the real boss. But the government will put their plans in like a big document. They will present them to the king, and he will read them out loud on the day of the princess. And our last day of the princess was a lot of, let's say, a lot of tension and protests because of the lizard people believers, and because that's becoming big last years. I wonder if there will be some problems at King's Day, but I don't know. As a tourist, you probably have no problems with that. Our police is quite quick at removing those people. But I just hope not. Just celebrate people. I'm not a fan of the monarchy too, but when I have a day off, it's no, I don't care. Be happy. Be happy. But yeah, we'll yeah. Let's see if we can meet up. I'm mostly staying in my own city because maybe we can't. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. It can be for me. I don't live in Amsterdam, right? I live close, but on certain days, like King's Day, for example, it might be literally impossible to get into Amsterdam for outsiders or get out because of traffic. I believe you. I don't know. I don't know it by heart. Yeah, we can meet up. Yeah, come to my city too. It's 15 minutes from Amsterdam by train, and we have the biggest cat cafe of all the country. Lisa used to work there. The cat cafe is owned by people that support the Corona is made by the world government. The world government is lizards people. But let's just not talk about politics. Just buy a sandwich and pet some cats, and we'll be fine. Yeah, I don't like politics, but nice. Are you bringing Nix on the bachelor's party? It male only. Yeah, you will like the cat cafe. There's not much about my city besides that. Well, we have some nice stuff, but Amsterdam is something you could, uh, like, how do you say, enjoy yourself for weeks with. My city, half a day. Half a day, you've seen it.
So, one,
With
two.
your microphone?
Oh, there we go. Hey, Tash, I'll try that again. Yeah, my OBS reset everything, as it usually
Oh,
does.
I've had that
So my
before too.
microphone has not been connected to my OBS for this entire time.
I've had that too with on the stream, and people were literally watching and talking, and they just because I was playing Warzone, they thought I was focused, and they
Mm,
respected my focus, and I was like, please just have said something.
yeah,
We were talking about 2 hours of stream.
yeah. Oh, wow. So they've been listening to you, but not been listening to me. Didn't
There's
know that.
been 1.5 hour for you, by the way,
Yeah.
without talking.
Yay, that's better. Oh no, yeah, that's. I should have known that. I had to set my headphones so microphone should be the same. So how's it going, Tash? Good to see you. How's things with you? I'm doing great. Just mention about your panto coming up. You got, is it end of February for you? Um, so I hope that's going well. Our panto's coming up a week before yours, I think.
Basically now because the last
Double check my calendar. Just looking for calendar stuff. Yeah, our panto's the 17th, 18th, 19th. Nice. Yeah, we're good. Thank you. Yeah, end of Feb for us. I hope yours is going well too. Yeah, a little bit nervous about it. Not gonna lie. I'm not familiar with my lines. I'm also the stage manager, so I got to finish doing all the stage management stuff as well as learn my lines. Otherwise, it seems to be going well. We've lost Lisa. Hopefully reconnecting. Yeah, we've got. Also, I have to get to that. It's always the way though. It'll be alright. Oh, yeah, it's always alright on the night, but it's all the stress before, isn't it? I've got to paint. Thankfully, I only got one scene to paint. I've got to wash the old scene, get the paint off the old scene, because we got like Corix boards. So I've got to wash that paint off, and then paint the new scene, and then paint a freestanding scene. So we have a cottage that needs to be wheeled on and wheeled off. So we just got to have one panel to represent the cottage. I've got a pattern pending wheelie system to put props and scenery onto, like I built last year, which I'm very happy about. Just have to, anything we build, we just have to have the same size foot, and it will sit into this trolley system I built. So we just literally sit it in, push it on, pull it off, pull it out, next scene in, push it on. So I'm happy about that. We just got to build a cottage piece that will slide into this thing so we can push it on. I'll take some photos and send it over at some point. But it's basically, if you think of a pallet, so just think of a pallet with casters bolted to it, but I built it out of a pallet. So took a pallet, broke it apart, made a new type of pallet that only has it's got 4 slats with 3 spaces, and you can put 3 pieces of scenery, so you can have a foreground, midground, background, and of course because it's on wheels you can then rotate, so you can have a foreground, background, foreground, and you have 2 scenes if you want to switch it round. I sort of stole a rough idea off another group from Coventry and just made it better. That'll be fab. Yeah, I'll send over. I've got some sketches. I'll probably photograph my sketches. I don't care if it's copied or anything. But if it's useful for any of our stuff. But I had managed to get hold of some old pallets from work and just broke it down and recut. So they're only about this high off the ground, so the audience can't really see them, because by the time you got the angle of the staging and the seating, plus they're painted black, so they can't blend in. So as far as the audience is concerned, they just have a piece of moving scenery. Yeah, so we modified them slightly because the casters were a bit too big, so I had to put smaller casters on. But I'm very happy about it. Whereas before, I had to be the one to lift scenery, physically hold it, walk onto the stage, drop it down. We're now at a point where anyone can literally just push it on, because I got so sweaty, especially in costume. If you're in costume and you have to move set pieces, it's not a good time. But yeah, I built that so our lesser able stage hands can move scenery. Gosh, yeah. Well, I was last panto. I was Captain Hook in a really long, thick coat, having to push and lift things around. I obviously already built those wheels to help us, but still I was moving a lot of stuff. And when you're in a big heavy coat, it's not good. But we got an adult stagehand this time, so he's going to do a lot of the heavy lifting and moving for us. I'm just going to basically point at things and go, right, that needs to move over there. Go over there, quick now, the curtain's opening, move. So that's going to be fun.
History will remember your contribution to this.
Hey, Phoenix, thank you for the like on Facebook. Yeah, haha, go, 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 basically. So some of the previous performances has been sort of like a mass sort of panic of like, almost like throwing things at people. So, right, get it off now. So that's quick, that's not supposed to be on the scene, move it. So, and then calm, and then curtains open, scene. So that's it's always fun. I'm going to try and do a little bit less of that. So we have heard some comments. Yeah, I know that too well. Yeah, in the previous couple of years, it's not been as organised. But we lost our main stage manager 3 years ago. Just before, probably 2019, she left. She wasn't feeling up for it anymore, so she left and kind of left me in charge along with her friends there. So we kind of took on half the role each, but without her knowledge and experience, yeah, we weren't quite as efficient. But we're getting there. And so I'm physically building a lot of stuff to make life easier. And I've redesigned all our flats. So we've got just a single floppy piece of Corex plastic with magnetic strips, and then just a wooden frame with magnetic strips as well. And
Someone needs to click.
oh, that's me. I'm talking too much. But yeah, we just basically click on the piece of scenery onto the wooden frame, and then when we want to change it, we just pop it off like a fridge magnet. So that's going to be the first year we're trying that. Yeah, definitely learn as you go as well. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh yeah, we've definitely learned quite a lot. But yeah, the flats have been a major sort of evolution. Oh, Lisa's back in again. Yeah, we still need to be a painting. Once we've done that, all our lighting was done on yesterday. Our lighting guy, I went over to see him. All our lights are set up for stage. He's got a brand new high-tech digital lighting system that he's been playing with. If you're familiar with the technology, it's DMX lighting. So you can just program every single scene into his electronic digital panel and just go scene 1, scene 2, scene 3. Some really fancy stuff. Looking forward to that. Yeah, I think we have that too. Awesome. Yeah, we up until again a couple of years ago, we were still using the old incandescent lamps, where you had to have like cable going for every single channel or something, and special control boards, and yeah, the lights were hot, like the old style lamps that cook actors.
Yep.
Yeah, which unfortunately Phoenix is all too familiar with, having to wear full panda costume suits and being cooked under the stage lights. It makes it so much easier. Oh, it does.
Ben je uilen?
Yeah,
The amount of times I passed
I
out.
do that to that something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I had to have a fan backstage. As soon as Phoenix had finished with her scene, she'll run off, take the panda head off, and I'll have a fan ready just to kind of cool her down. And then sort of get ready for the next scene. Panda head back on, back out onto the stage.
We had to have ice packs backstage to cool me down.
Oh yeah, ice packs as well. Yeah. Oh bless, yeah. No, you're practically wearing sort of just basic clothing underneath, weren't you? Because it was just too warm.
Yeah, it was leggings and a vest underneath because no, shorts and a vest underneath because of how hot it was. And yeah. And then I made sure to take an extra fan as well. But most of the time, that fan was being hogged by another actor.
Right.
And I'm like, I bought the fan for me because I'm the one in a full costume with a hat on. Like, come on.
Yeah. Fortunately,
Yeah,
we're not planning to use the panda costume for a long time.
No,
Hey,
thankfully.
Amy, yo, yo, yo. How's it going? Oh, I hate that so much, yeah. I don't think Ashley's going to have an issue with his, well, it won't be as bad, but he's dressing up as a poodle. So we're doing Beauty and the Beast, Tash. We're doing, obviously, the panto version of Beauty and the Beast. Where we have the big talking poodle.
Poodle and Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, we're doing, yeah, obviously we can't do the Disney version, but we're doing the original stage.
I've never knew about it.
No, I didn't really know the stage version. But yeah, the stage version has a giant talking poodle called Felix. And he's kind of like a little bit of the narrator. He kind of progresses the story in a lot of cases. And he's the comedy as well. Yeah, he's going to be kind of a fluffy poodle. Phoenix is going to be the witch. So that's going to be fun.
Indeed.
So you get to dress in like a black and purple and sort of walk on in a puff of smoke and lightning.
Yep.
That's going to be fun. Still haven't quite worked out the smoke bit yet. But I've got a tumble dry tube that I'm going to try and affix to my smoke machine. And put some ice packs in there and see what we can make out of it. Sounds brilliant. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm going to endeavour to get to your panto, Tash. Keep meaning to.
History
every
will
time
remember your
before.
contribution to this.
Hey, thank you for the like on Facebook, Amy. Much appreciate that. Yeah, like every time you perform, Tash, I go, right, I'm going to see Tash. I'm going to see it. But as yours is after our panto, there's no kind of, oh no, we're busy rehearsing or we're actually performing the same weekend. Which I think a couple of years we've actually been on the same weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go over and see. Oh yeah, we still need to see yours as well. Yeah, I want to see more groups performances. We've only really been to Cubbington, haven't we? We went to the Cubbington Players. Unfortunately, they had a problem with their hall. Sort of the owner of the hall kind of pulled it from underneath them, and they had to kind of disband, which is a shame. They only had a small village hall, but they nice original pickaxe.
Epic.
Epic. Yeah, they unfortunately had to disband, but they were good bunch of players. But we need to see more, because we only really see other players during the ACT Festival. And so we'll endeavour to come over to the Tinnington Players. I see the Shipston Players are performing the weekend before ours. I might go and see them as well.
Yeah.
Got a couple of friends I know who are in the Shipston Players. Hello, Tricky Fan, how's it going? Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Yeah, I saw that too. No way, I used to do it back in the day. Ah, nice. It's going well, glad to hear it, Tricky. Really just chilling out with some Stardew Valley today. First stream back after the new year.
Yep.
I did kind of want to stream on the Monday. I can't remember what the reason was. Taking a day off, catch up and rest. Oh yeah, I was so tired on Monday. I have a question. I'm also playing Stardew Valley. Can you make a big parsnip? Big parsnips. You guys aware of how to make big parsnips?
You can't make big parsnips.
Oh, okay.
Only goes for cauliflowers, melons, and pumpkins.
Oh,
It's at random. You gotta have like a tile of 3 by 3, so 9 close, a square of 9, and then there's a chance, it can happen, it may not.
oh. Okay. That's something.
The more you plant, the bigger the chances you will get one.
That'll be fun to try and do at some point. Well, I've made a cauliflower one scared you. Ah. A giant cauliflower.
I don't like cauliflowers either.
Yeah, I'm okay with actual cauliflowers.
No bueno, no.
I never used to. I'm quite happy to. Typically, I have to put it in something else. I've tried making a pizza with cauliflower, making it into like a fine grain and kind of patting it into a dough.
What's it like?
It's not as good as proper pizza. But if you're trying to save calories, it's okay. But yeah, you just cover it in tomato sauce and put your toppings on it and kind of bake it. Yeah, try that once too. Oh, nice. What do you think, Tash? It's okay. Sort of. It depends how much I really want the pizza and how much I really want to cut calories.
I don't know if it's trying to cut calories is the decision to make pizza for the day is a good one, Maybe you should just eat the salad.
Yeah. It didn't go well for me. I didn't think yeah, that's what my problem is. You have to really squeeze all the water out the cauliflower. Otherwise, it just becomes like it almost came more like a cake texture when I made it. So the cauliflower was still a bit damp. So the pizza base was almost like cake with tomato on top. So I had to kind of scoop up the slice and kind of eat it like this and sort of hold it in my hands as I was eating it.
I don't know if they did it in the UK too, but in my country for a while, KFC did pizzas.
Oh.
It was the pizza with KFC chicken on it. It was a cheese pizza with salami. But instead of like the dough, the pizza bottom, it was KFC chicken. So it was a pizza it was a KFC chicken in the shape of a pizza bottom, with tomato sauce on top, cheese and salami.
Oh.
Never had that?
No, don't think I've seen that. It might have been something, but KFC seems to be quite hard to find around the UK. They're scattered very thin now.
Oh, they're everywhere, but yeah, it was different.
So I've heard about getting a piece of chicken and making it very flat, and then using that as your base for your pizza. You put your tomato on top of the flat chicken, and then your toppings on top.
Was that nog even taren?
So that kind of makes a nice sort of pizza alternative because it tastes like a pizza, but you're eating chicken instead. I prefer that to a cauliflower pizza. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, cauliflower pizza is more healthy.
Yeah. I suppose it has to be like just the chicken without all the coating on it, I suppose, to make it healthy.
I don't eat pizza because of health reasons. Want to be healthy, I do poke bowls. I like poke bowls. Ever had one?
Don't think I have, no.
Yeah, you can, of course, if you want, you can make them unhealthy, but it's basically like sushi rice with lots of vegetables. Yeah, salmon, smoked salmon or raw salmon, you know, whatever you want.
Okay.
And seaweed, you know,
Yeah.
and all kinds of like seasoning and sauce if you want.
Hmm.
Like I know my father fills it with mayonnaise because you like mayonnaise and everything, but
Hmm.
kind of beat the purpose of being eating healthy that day, you know.
Yeah. I suppose it's the same if you're having a nice salad and you cover it in like a really fatty dressing. You put like
Yeah.
a makes it taste nicer, but you kind of defeated the whole point of the salad. There's one thing I saw, and I've actually tried before, is if you want like the experience of having like a cheeseburger, but without all the bread, you can have like a cheeseburger salad. So you,
Happy birthday, Inge.
yeah, happy birthday. Tonight at 10 o'clock p.m., a rare and beautiful event will take place. Moonlight jellies will be passing by Pelican Town. Ooh, that sounds good. We'll pass
My
on.
wife watered some crops. I don't know for who she did it because I have sprinklers.
Not me.
Not you?
No.
Maybe someone.
Oh, it's my birthday today, of course. Happy birthday, kiddo. It's been a quiet
Although
one
you
now.
don't have to water to the even like my wife could have done it today, but it doesn't matter a lot because new season. Unless she had corn or
Looks like
something.
my crops have been watered.
You have my wife to thank for that.
Hmm.
Abigail.
Obviously likes my crops.
Purple
That's
hair, purple haired girl that likes ghosts and
Hmm.
cemeteries. Which is why I always go for that one.
Yeah, pasta's a good go-to for me. I always like having healthy food with pasta.
Passover? You said Passover?
Pasta.
Oh, pasta. I thought you said I only eat healthy on Passover.
No.
Like that's one time a year. That's not good, man.
No, I eat a lot of pasta. It's sort of, we'll try and make a nice healthy sauce, mix it in with the pasta, and have either like a meat or a vegetarian sort of alternative. Maybe like beans, have a kind of bean in there, maybe.
Yeah.
Right. As it's my in-game birthday, do I need to talk to a lot of people to get free gifts?
Yes.
Okay.
But you have to have at least 2 hearts with them for them to give you a gift.
Okay. Do I actually have 2 hearts right now?
And
Yeah.
if you
Oh yeah, lots of people with hearts.
And if you forget to talk to them, they send them in mail the next day.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So Emily, Caroline, Penny, George, Robin, Pam, Elliot, Abigail, Linus, Victor, Alex, Jazz, Harvey, Lewis, Sebastian, Shane. Those are people with lots of hearts. Yeah, I made cheeseburger pasta. Oh, blimey, got animals everywhere. Yeah, I made cheeseburger pasta before. Actually, a few times.
get the last area,
Huh?
get the last area.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like cheese, so you know.
Oh yeah. The burger pasta's quite well. It's like a pasta bake. So you make your pasta up. I normally kind of partially make the pasta, but not fully. But then you get the like a tomato sauce. You get like the ground beef or alternative, and kind of cook that and throw that into a big tray with all the pasta and the sauce. Sprinkle cheese on, and then put slices of tomato on top, Put that in the oven, and then kind of portion it out afterwards. It's really nice. Kind of gives you the taste of a cheeseburger without actually having a cheeseburger. Oh, what's going on here?
That's nice.
The map is locked.
Well,
Oh, is this crashing?
it wouldn't be made in my house because I don't like cheese, and Lisa's is a pescatarian,
Ah, yeah.
so we don't do that around here.
I think my game might be crashing.
Let's hope not.
Yeah, it's not responding, and I've disappeared off the screen.
Well, at least 2 weeks ago it was worse. Today, I think.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, all three of you would like crash like every day.
True. Might have to quit.
Like it's been said before online, I think that this game is not in its core. It was never really planned to be able to be played online.
Right. Yeah, they kind of.
It's completely meant for. It's a bit unstable, but I like to play it with people.
Right. Let's kill the game, and I'll have to rejoin. That's a shame. Yeah, I was just walking along, almost to the saloon, and then my character was moving, but the map wasn't. And then my character disappeared, and then it stopped working. It's fun. But it's doing very well, though. Sort of, I only saw that Lisa disappeared once. Game crashed last
I
time.
want to build another silo, so we have more food for our animals. Anyone that does not mind me putting a silo on the land, because
Yeah,
I don't really have the space for it.
Yeah, you can drop it on my farm. I'm happy.
Cool. I will do it tomorrow, I think, because I have no copper. Does anyone have copper?
Probably.
Bars?
Let's see.
I think I do.
Oh, I don't have copper bars. I have a lot of copper, so I'll make a
That's
lot.
fine. That's prima. 5, toch?
Ik maak voor je.
Nu goedemorgen, want Robsie gaat om 4 uur dicht, toch?
Mhm.
It was Dutch for Robin will close at 4.
Ah.
When I talk to Lisa, I forget it's.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's kind of weird for us talking English to each other.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Not like it should be, you know.
I'm reconnecting to online services. Switch back over to the main.
Maybe learn some Dutch before you go to our country.
Yeah, I'll try doing that. I tried last time, didn't get very far. But yeah, I got 4 months before King's Day, so I'll see what I can learn.
Lewis didn't. Okay, I can put it. You said I can put it on your land, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it left of your Christmas tree.
Okay, that sounds good.
Because with Nick's having animals and us having animals, like the food goes fast, so we need more silo.
Yeah, I haven't really got a lot going on in mine, so free to use the space.
We still need, by the way, for fodder bundle. We need apples. You need that thing, a Nautilus shell? Yo, I should...
Cool, we're back in the game.
Oh well.
Ah, mango sapling from Calso.
Does anyone have an apple?
Apple.
Apple.
Can't open my chest for some reason. Oh, it's it crashed again? Server connection closed.
Hmm.
Let's try again.
Okay, 2 times in 1 day.
Yes. You okay, Nick?
Yeah, I just got kicked out.
Ah, okay. Let's come back in.
But did you upgrade your house already, Nix?
Yeah, she did.
No. No, it's still the same house.
Yeah, it isn't really upgraded yet. But...
Ja, maar ik kon vandaag iets kopen bij Robin.
Oh.
Did you buy the upgrade already?
Yeah, I saw it in build.
Wait, you did?
Yeah.
Huh? But why? Yeah, I believe you, but I'm just surprised I was able to buy a silo.
They bought the upgrade on the same day as it was raining.
Well, there's some bugs then there.
History will remember your contribution to this.
Hey Jack, thanks for the like on Facebook. Much appreciate that.
But I hope it will be done tomorrow then.
Well, there's an exploit. So because I crashed, Calso got me one gift. I crashed. I came back in. Calso got me another gift.
Nice. What was it?
So the first time got me a mango sapling. Second time got me cactus seeds.
Oh wait, we have to go to the beach for the
festival.
festival.
Dance to the moonlight jellies.
I should buy horses. Besides the fact you're faster on them, you can put nice hats on them.
Ah, yeah, definitely have to buy a horse.
That's the main reason.
My horse has dinosaurs.
We need 100 hardwood for the horse. Do you have an upgraded axe already?
I think yeah. All my my tools are upgraded at least once.
Okay, then you can. You go to the. You know where you can find the hardwood?
I think so.
The south of our farm, and then to the west or left, whatever you
Right.
want.
Okay.
You remember this place in the forest where we got a Stardew?
Oh yes.
Yeah, there you can buy there you can cut hardwood, chocolate wood.
Let me find the people I like, which is my own wife, of course. It's basically my own wife and the
Turtle!
turtle.
So now I'm gonna find my wife.
Turtle. You think you can marry the turtle?
I think it would be really nice.
It is, but I just wonder if it's possible in this game.
There's definitely gonna be a mod for it.
Yeah, that's not. It would be nice to have him as a roommate. Let me check my email. Twitch. Huh. It says you are live on Twitch.
Oh, that's good to know.
Nice.
Ah, cool.
Who is your new
New
friend?
friend, Emily. I just spoke
Nice.
to.
You want to marry that one?
Yeah.
One of the Lisa always goes for the same one now.
Yeah, because the Marnie portrait.
And you get a very nice painting if you marry her.
Okay.
I'll marry an artist, and at some point she wants to do a painting together.
Oh.
And my painting turns out completely horrible. And now I need that painting in every playthrough. So I will always marry Leah.
Oh.
I used to marry Haley, this one a lot.
Yeah.
I liked her.
That's the sister of Emily.
Yeah. They don't look alike. And they're also completely different, both in personalities.
It's very possible.
Tell me when I can launch.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Here comes the jellies.
Hoe gaat het met je schildpad?
In my screen, Jeffrey is standing with Leah. Lex is standing alone. And I can't find my soul.
Yeah, so I'm standing next to you, Lisa.
Oh, yeah, I found my soul.
Next is standing in front of the fish cabin behind Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Glow, the summer has faded now. Moonlight jellies carry on towards the great unknown.
A quick bathroom break, I'll be back.
Oh, I now have 3 pink cakes.
Sorry.
Nice.
Alright, as soon as Jeffrey is back, I'm gonna make a rain totem. So next time you can ask Harvey, was it, right?
Thank you.
Then it will be the day after, of course, and rain totem needs 1 day to work.
Okay.
Makes
No
things a bit
problem.
easier. Day 1 of 4. So yeah, I'll have to look into upgrading my house and try and progress the relationship with at least somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are our most liked gifts or loved gifts? Let me see.
Can't even remember her name now. Is it Emily?
Emily loves amethyst, aquamarine, cloth, emerald, jade, ruby, survival burger, topaz, and wool. I'll see what I have, and then, of course, I have wool every 3 days or 4 days, I think. So you could have that.
Okay, thank you. So, has expensive taste then?
Yeah, everyone has, and Abigail doesn't necessarily have, and Sebastian as well have expensive taste, but their love gifts are hard to get.
Right.
Like amethyst, especially in the early game, you have to go to the mines, but you can't go to the mines in the first 6 days, I think.
Yeah, 'cause it's I suppose it's locked still, isn't it?
And for Sebastian, I also married him once. He likes frozen tears, and you can only find those on like level 40 of the mines or higher. So the people that don't have expensive taste, they are really hard.
Okay, so I suppose marrying anyone has a challenge to it.
Yeah, definitely.
I suppose it's kind of like real life.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of weird that you will wait outside their room to give them a gift and then just go away. Just imagine if Stardew was real life.
So here's a gift. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay, so I've been waiting here in front of your room for 2 hours. Here's your gift. I'm gonna go to the mines now. Bye.
I returned.
Welcome back.
It's fall,
Fall. Yes.
autumn, but
Pumpkins.
Oh yeah, pumpkin season.
game is made by Americans, so it's fall.
Some items were placed in the town lost and found.
Yeah. I wonder what.
Calso brought me some weeds.
Nice.
What? Wat is er gebeurd?
I also brought him some wheat.
Oh, nice.
He also brought me some bait. Thank you, Kelso. I have a second fridge. Yay.
My apple tree is producing apples.
Nice.
Yay.
Save 3 and then we can...
Sam sent me beer.
Nice.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Pumpkin pie. Some of my presents from people.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 125 minus...
Nice gold bars from Clint.
Where is the pointer next in this?
I need 220.
Oh, we only have 2. Jeffrey, we need to cheat.
What heb je nou dan?
5.
211.
Nothing.
211.
What I'm doing now is effectively the equivalent of opening a card, taking the money and just discarding it.
3, 2,
Reading any of these.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Hoeveel heb jij?
4.
Cherry bomb. Ooh, need to deposit some of this stuff.
Okay, I made a rain totem, so it should rain tomorrow. Check the weather at some point, see if it's actually going to rain.
Oh. 25 trillion.
Let's see if there is a special quest.
Oh, well, floor.
Good cheese, nice. Eggs. Hazelnuts. Pike. Jazz seed. Corn seed. Poppy seed. That's a lot of gifts.
Time to plant. Yeah. All my animals are walking through my crops.
Same.
I can't place any.
Got some crops. Oh wow, just see how much money I have. You seem to be a bit overrun with animals, so.
Yeah. I like them.
Just look at my side.
Speaking of animals, I think I heard, I heard a visitor.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
What's going on with these?
Oh, yeah, there's a sheep.
might be crashing again.
You ever seen my cat, Paul?
So look. I think you might. I think you've sent me a photo before. Don't think I've seen him on the stream.
You ever seen him on stream? I can show him now, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless he starts to struggle because he doesn't like to be.
Uh, hmm.
I think you can see much.
No.
You don't see much. But... Eh?
Yeah, lovely. Yep, he's gone.
Now he's angry. Now he left to eat.
Yeah, that's like one of Nix's cats. Magic doesn't like being picked up.
Yeah, but he'll sort of deal with it. Though.
Yeah, he
He'll
deals with
allow you to pick him up and hold him. He just doesn't like it. So
He's not against being picked up, it just has to be on his terms.
Yeah.
Yeah, he decides when he gets to be picked up or not. And whenever you really, really want it to like show him in front of a camera, then he's very much against it.
I want it when we want.
He's a camera shy kitty.
Maybe.
Oh no, he's not camera shy.
No.
No, whenever you feel like, hey, maybe now is not the right time, he's there.
I
Yeah.
remember seeing like photos and video clips of when people used to try and have like meetings and work from home during the pandemic, and sort of people having to do their office work at home. But having like a video meeting in their cat, kind of just putting their tail and their bum kind of watching the camera.
I always felt like if people don't like seeing my cat on a camera, then I don't like those people.
Yeah, that's fair.
But if I had like a job interview, it would look a bit better if your cat didn't just randomly.
Yeah, I was on a course at one point, and Salem just decided it'd be fun to walk across my laptop.
Yeah, it happens.
You say you had like a cat like demonstration throughout the call or something? Did you have many people with cats?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay,
it was just me.
Oh, just you.
And yeah, Salem decided it'd be fun to walk across my laptop. But then I was like, I didn't even acknowledge it, but the tutor spotted him walking across the laptop and went and just commented on how cute he was. Just stopped the course to comment on my cat.
No. Yeah, he likes to have attention.
How much cats do you have, Nix?
I've got 2 black cats.
Nice. Awesome.
Why is not Stardew showing?
Yeah, we have 1 cat. He was on stream. He's black too. And we've got a dog which is black too. Well, black and tan.
Yeah, you've got Lottie who's mostly tan.
Oh?
Lottie the dog, she's Nix's dog is quite tan.
Which dog?
Nix's dog.
Oh, she's a dog too. What kind of dog?
But she's a staffy.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I like Aldo.
Brindle Staffy, she's gorgeous. And then I've got a rabbit and a fish.
Nice. Yeah, we just have the cat and the dog. We used to have rabbits. Well, before I knew Lisa, I had 2 rabbits. And
Yeah.
2 other cats and another dog.
Like all of
We
my
always had
animals.
animals.
Yeah, you rescued all your animals.
Yeah, other than the fish. The fish were bought straight from the pet shop, but the rest of them are all rescues.
No, I don't think we have to. Yeah, we definitely have no rescues. I would like to, but my mother is with the dog is the dog we have others have like certain breeds. We always have Rottweilers. Those tend to have some like how do you say
Yeah,
inheritable diseases
yeah, they have
in the hips and elbows.
hmm,
So you gotta have like the parents and grandparents and grandparents were without those genes, you know?
yeah, they have to know they got good breeding.
And my mother really likes Maine Coon cats, so she always gets Maine Coons, and those
Hmm.
mostly can only be bought from breeders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, go get yourself married. I understand now. I was talking to myself, by the way, but miscalculated something.
Ah.
That's what I understood now. Like,
Okay, I think I've just got twice as many birthday gifts because my game crashed.
Nice.
yeah, just keep crashing.
Hmm. And so I opened all my mail to get the birthday gifts, and then it crashed, and then it saved everything I took, and then give me more. I can't complain.
How many apples do we have now?
We'll have to. In a minute. Once I've given this pendant to Harvey.
I mean, I'm gonna take one of your apples for the community center, okay?
Yeah, I was just collecting them so I could take them all in one go.
Oh, just do that. I want
Also,
to.
the Junkie, I got 2 sets of glue for you.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations, mate.
Yay, engaged.
I'm looking forward to the wedding at 5 a.m.
I'm gonna put it in the chest for you.
Oh, thank you.
And it's a weird thing that you always get married at 5 a.m. in this game. And Lisa and I like to get married on the same day, so one of us will get married at 4 a.m.
Ah.
But we only need the Nautilus still.
Yeah, that's winter.
Is it though?
Yes.
Is it though? Maybe I wanna buy a third pig. Maybe I want this name to be the same code as the Nautilus shell. It's a coincidence. Maybe. Maybe not. Never know. Never know. Wait, do I want this another pig or another bunny? Lisa, bunny or pig?
What?
Konijntje of varken?
Knijn.
Nee, zeker?
Crashed again. Something's not happy.
Read your smuppy. Tell me what's causing the crashes.
Game crashed when drawing. Smappy was unable to recover game. Game failed to launch. Invalid operation. Begin cannot be called again until end has been successfully called. Sprite batch. Begin sprite sort mode. It crashes when I try to enter the town.
But you could enter the town today, right?
Yeah, no, it's the first. No, I think when I tried to enter it, it crashed last time. And
Yeah, but have you been to the
yeah,
town?
Yeah, I entered the town, was fine. Walked into Pierre's, bought some pumpkins, then walked out and crashed.
And it doesn't say anything about certain mods being a problem.
See, I can see mods. You got game runner draw, game time, mono game, desktop, one loop, side platform. Let's scroll up, see if there's anything up here. Base content manager. What's that? Modding API. Character updates. The only thing I noticed when it loaded up the stream to start with, it wasn't. I didn't think I installed one of the mods properly, so maybe that's not happy.
Which one?
Scroll up the top. I think it was the. Probably recognise it looking at the. It was the Ridgeside Village. It possibly did not install Ridgeside Village correctly, missing antisocial NPCs. But I've got the antisocial NPCs mods folder, and I've got the Ridgeside Village folders.
You don't have it like double?
No, don't think so. Let's have a look. Yes. Inside. Assets. I'm not seeing any doubles there. So I'm running 32 mods at the moment, including the minimap.
Should be running 45.
45? Okay, it's definitely not loads at all.
You have one extra.
So But it's probably not loaded the Ridgeside Village properly then. If that's the case.
I wonder how, because you just have the files and
Yeah, we've got the same files between myself and Nick's.
Yep.
How odd. Okay, I'll close that and go back in.
anyone seen Lewis? I need to talk about him. Talk to
No.
him about a quest.
Let's see.
Right, it's loading up, so it says seasonal outfits has an update. But it's okay with that.
Yeah, but season outfit recognizes the code I used for my. I don't think that's a real update.
Okay.
Well, you could update if you want. Seasonal outfit doesn't really care whatever who you are and
Okay, so
me
yeah. So
who you're
it's come up
playing with.
Ridgeside Village again. Ridgeside Village appears to be installed incorrectly. Did not detect mods required for Ridgeside Village. Please download or make sure you've installed the following correctly. Antisocial NPCs by Super Aardvark. If you
And
need
maybe
help
put
with
that one in there.
sorry?
But just see if you can like put that one in there.
Yeah. Do you have to put it in the same folder as the others? So I've got it in the folder with all the other mods. So it's
Does it have any content in there?
antisocial NPCs has got the. Oh, actually, let's have a look. Is it being a bit of a weird? Maybe it doesn't have the right content in there. Is it because it's got dot underscore antisocial NPCs dot dll? So is it supposed to have the dot underscore?
Let me check. What's the mod name again?
Antisocial.
That's village. Antisocial NPC as anti-social NPCs point DLL.
Okay.
Antisocial NPCs point PDB and manifest point J. Shall I just send them out to you because they're all 12?
Okay. Yeah.
Let me see if Discord allows these files.
Right. Let's give those a go.
These are the 3 files I have in my antisocial NPC.
Gotcha.
So maybe it will help for you too.
Cool. Let's delete that. Let's drop these in. So let's copy that one. Might be dangerous. Are you sure? Yes.
This cutscene gets me in the mood of eggs. Baked eggs. I like eggs a lot.
Let's drop that one in.
I want my own chicken.
I like how Discord actually shows you what's in the manifest.json file.
Yeah.
That's quite handy.
It's 11:30. Where are you, Louis? Well, let's just go home. I will find him tomorrow. Is his house still open?
Right, so they're in there. Let's try running it again now. Seems to like that better now. Still seeing 44 mods. At least it's gone up.
Working now?
Yeah, it's just connecting in now.
I wonder how you lost the files.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I did that. I might have to check the that file you sent again. See if I so I didn't copy it sort of straight over. Because I wanted to keep my map, mini map. I think I fiddled around a bit too much.
Yeah, I understand.
So maybe I missed something.
I never installed that one. I like what it does, but I just never installed it.
You can sort of, if it's too big or in the wrong place, you can fiddle around with the. So there's like a settings file that has like points where you can say, okay, where the map starts and how big the map is, and you can adjust it so you want it on the sort of the right hand side, left hand side, or so you can just tell it the coordinates on the screen.
Mm.
So I moved it away from the edge because it was right in the top corner, so it was covering up the level in the mines. But I've moved it over slightly now, so I can actually read what level I'm on.
You have 3 apples now, Next?
Just watering my plants.
Let's go back to the main screen. Might have to change Stardew. It will be set up for next week.
Are they?
Yeah, the game should be working for next week at least.
Are you not gonna join anymore?
Oh, it's joining. It's just taking its time.
Uh,
There we go. And we're in. Oh, at least it's saved that I bought pumpkins. That's good.
tomorrow the wedding?
Nice.
Epic.
Yeah.
Unimos. We did it. We completed the community center.
Nice.
Nice.
Now tomorrow we will have a cutscene there with. And we'll have one last bundle somewhere. But Robin done with the silo too.
Kicked me out.
There you died again.
Yeah. I tried to walk into the village.
That's really weird.
Yeah. But I'm still only running 44 mods. So must be one of them still not loading. Yeah, I'll check. Yeah, it's getting late anyway, so I'll stick in the farm for now. And I'll check the mods for next time.
Yeah, I was thinking about waiting for Nix's wedding and then sleep. Or do we want to start next week on?
Yeah, we can start next week for the wedding. Don't mind.
Whatever you want is fine with me.
Depends if he's going to need me to walk into the village for that.
Well, just a cutscene at the beginning.
Okay.
I think it's next day or. Well, we'll see. I had plans for something. I can't remember. Well, doesn't matter much. Heb jij het crystallarium?
Link.
Ah, gift from Casso. Thank you, Casso.
What's the plan? Quit after this day or wait until the wedding?
Quite happy to quit after this day. It's
Cool.
it's
Yeah, I
nearly
don't mind. Staying.
That's cool. Fine.
it's nearly midnight for you. Nearly 11 o'clock for us.
There's midnight here, yes.
Yeah, I'll see if I can fix the mods.
Yeah.
I'll be seeing Nick's tomorrow, so I can compare what the two looks like.
Mm-hmm. You didn't crash all day, right?
Nick's hasn't crashed, have you?
No.
I got kicked out a couple of times, but that was when I was in bed.
Okay. Yeah, I kept crashing at the village.
Hmm.
But Smappy didn't say anything was wrong this time. Yeah, the only thing it says is a yellow text saying shop tile framework uses depreciated code, will break in next update. Enable compatibility mode. This won't cause any issues but may impact performance. Custom NPC exclusions uses depreciated code and will break in the next Smappy update. New objects. Weapons, crops, decorations, loading content packed. Yeah, so there's a few mods.
Sucks it happens.
Sorry?
It sucks it happens.
Yeah. There's a few mods here that says they're using depreciated code, but they're not red, it's just yellow.
Yeah, just like figure it out, and if you need some changes, yeah, you can always like download them yourself or just message us.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah. Well, if Nix has been okay with it, then it must be something I've done.
Yeah, I literally just deleted the entire mod folder and then re-added the mini-maps.
Skipped mods. These mods cannot be added. Jeffrey's outfit mod. So
Because?
Okay, so hasn't loaded the Jeffrey outfit mod.
It might be why you didn't get into the village.
It kind of sounds like you have two copies.
Okay.
Because mostly it says that.
Right, I shall check that.
Yeah, delete the entire mods map and then add the new mods map. And of course, minimaps if you want to.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter. We'll see next week.
Yeah.
Or just delete your whole mod pack, everything.
Yep.
And take Nick's mod pack because she has the minimap. Right?
You have the minimap on yours, Nix?
Yeah, I've got the mini-map on mine.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I might do that. But I think, as it's the only one I can see that's red now is the outfit mod, so I'll double check that one.
But that's weird because outfit mod shouldn't interfere with anything because we used to have a Stardew game with old friend of ours that was against anything that changed the game. He was like, a game should be like the creator intended it. So he refused to play with any mods, and I used my outfit mod. And since it only changes sprites in my game, but not really code or anything, it didn't really matter, you know?
Yeah.
So I figure it shouldn't really be that one because for you not being able to load that mod shouldn't really change your game.
No, that's true.
It's just like, does character A has a pink dress or a blue one? It doesn't do
Yeah,
much.
that's fair.
I
I'll
would
try.
be surprised because
I'll
I was
try.
literally able to play with people without mods while using my mod.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll check it out and see what differences we have.
Mm.
Okay, my game's crashed anyway.
It happens.
Let's close that. Cool. We might as well say good night to the stream. There's nothing more I can really show.
Shame. Well, I had some lurkers. I see 4 or something. None of them talked. I do appreciate lurkers. So goodbye, lurkers. Goodbye. I'm tired.
Yeah, good
Bye.
night, Lackers.
Good night, lurkers.
Yeah,
Another day playing. Well, I'm gonna quit the game.
cool. Well,
Okay, there we
thank
go.
you. Thank you for another game of Stardew. It's been a lot of fun, despite the crashes.
Yeah, let's hope we'll get all figured out next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the games.
Well, thank you,
Yes,
Lisa. Thank you, Jeffrey.
we'll see you next time you stream or otherwise. Yeah.
Yeah, should hopefully be DJing on Friday, but I'm working late, so it depends how I feel. I'll post in my Discord whether it's happening.
Otherwise, Monday is fine too.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Have a good night. We'll see you next time.
No.
Night.
Well, thank you for joining, Nix. Always have fun.
Indeed.
And I'll speak to you shortly. You can probably share screens and have a look at what you have.
Yeah.
I'll,
All right. I'll speak to you shortly.
yeah,
I'll
speak
go
to
and
you
speak to Scott.
Okay. Okay. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye. And I'm out of there. Right, thank you everyone else. So we'll be continuing with Stardew Valley next Wednesday. So if you enjoy the stream, make sure you give me a follow on your platform of choice. And come back next week to continue on, hopefully without any crashes. So anything when you try and modify the game, there's usually going to be something that's upset. It's all good. We'll work it out. So next week will be Nix's wedding on the Stardew, so that'll be fun. Seeing how that goes. And I'm going to still try and find a spouse and get engaged. So hopefully, as long as it doesn't crash. So next stream for definite, next gaming stream will be on Monday at 8 PM British for Lego Star Wars. Might be a DJ stream on Friday. Depends how I feel. I'm working late on Friday. So if I'm up for it, then I'll post in my Discord at the very least. The link for my Discord is below, along with all my other information. I should really post on Twitter now. Now Twitter hasn't exploded in the big ball of flames like people thought it was going to do. I'll start using Twitter again and be posting up what my plans are on there. So it's still a good place to be. So thank you all for joining us. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll see you all either on Friday or on Monday. So if I don't see you on Friday, hope you have a good weekend. If I do, I'll see you then. Have a good night. Good night all.